welcome back and buckle up. Today we're diving into what might be the most powerful stock on the planet, Nvidia. This is not just about another company, it's the beating heart of the AI revolution, and the question is whether they'll grow, and if so, how far, how fast, and who can possibly stop them. In today we'll break down the massive Microsoft partnership, uncover the hidden technical moat that they're building with TSMC, and expose why some of the biggest names on Wall Street are still daring to short the king of chips. So, without further ado, let's get started. Now, the sheer scale of Nvidia's financial performance is unprecedented in the tech sector. The company reported record full-year 2025 revenue of $130 billion, with data center as the overwhelming driver. CEO Jensen Huang also confirmed that the company has secured a line of sight into an additional $500 billion in cumulative sales for its new Grace Blackwell and Vera Rubin chip platforms to 2026. This is $500 billion order backlog, a level of revenue that is visibly unmatched by any other technological company. As well, the demand is real, with Microsoft securing a massive $9.7 billion deal with data center company Irene specifically to access Nvidia's GP300 GPUs over the next 5 years. The world's biggest companies cannot build their AI without Nvidia. Now, Nvidia is not just selling chips, it's selling the entire infrastructure needed to turn around modern economies. They're actively building a global AI factory. They're collaborating with South Korean's heavyweights Samsung and SK Group to build AI factories dedicated to intelligent manufacturing and semiconductor research. As well, in Europe, they partnered with Deutsche Telekom to launch the Industrial AI Cloud, a sovereign enterprise-grade platform specifically for Germany's massive industrial sector. This locks up crucial regional markets. As well, to ensure rivals like Intel and AMD can't catch up, Nvidia is the first customer for TSMC's cutting-edge 16A process. This guarantees that they maintain a technological lead that is measured in years, not months. Now, there are some risks, and we have to address the two biggest clouds over the stock, which is China and the global concerns. The Trump administration recently confirmed a strict policy preventing the sale of Nvidia's most advanced AI chips to China. This has been devastating to their market share, which plummeted from 95 to nearly zero. Now, the loss has cost the company billions in revenue, but the restriction has done one thing. It has accelerated U.S. AI infrastructure investments and forced key U.S. and allied partners to prioritize Nvidia's supply, and the revenue loss is one market which is being made more up by the overwhelming demand elsewhere. Now, despite the fundamentals, there's been a lot of volatility. The stock reached a historic $5 trillion market cap, leading high-profile investors like Michael Burry to bet against AI stocks. The average consensus price target sits around $233 per share, implying a potential 17% upside from the current levels, showing that analysts believe that the growth is still underpriced. Now that we've gone over the news, let's look at the chart to look at the full price targets and important support levels that you need to look out for on Nvidia. So now that we are on a daily chart of Nvidia, let's take a closer look at the chart and see what the technicals are telling us about this stock. So currently we see that Nvidia is trading around $200 here per share. The company has reached, like I said, $5 trillion valuation. It actually pulled back a little bit here, as you can see here on the market cap, but I believe the stock has a lot more upside. If you can see here, they're very close to their earnings day, which is the 19th of November. They are expected to be, obviously. They have been beating, if we see here on the record, over the past couple of quarters since Q3. They have been reading every time they've been beating their estimate, which is quite well for the company. But furthermore, I believe that the company is still undervalued. There is still more upside with that $500 billion in backlog. The company is still looking, quite intense here. So I believe that the company can find support at the following levels. So like I said, if we fail to hold this $182 level, or if I round it up to 193, I believe the company can pull back towards this important support zone here, which is actually here, because we have confluence of the 50 MA, which is this blue line that you can see on my chart. If I just zoom in a little bit here, and then this anchored VWAP from the prior area of resistance. So there should be a lot of buyers here holding this level, and we have seen this level hold priorly, right? So if we, get this, so we found a lot of, buyers coming in, we come back and test it, we bid up, right? We come back and test it, we find support here that we found around the 17th of October, and we bid up even higher towards the upside. So I believe the company can pull back to that important area of support here, which I believe there's going to be a lot of buyers found there. Now, my second level is going to be here, this level around $170, which is a little bit more towards the downside here, but it's because we had a lot of accumulation here and a lot of hold at the 50 MA. So all these lower wicks that we see here, on the candlesticks just gives to show that there was a lot of, interest here, especially from the buyers to, pick up this name at a very reasonable price, right? Obviously, the valuations have been concerning, and there's been a lot of, skepticism over the past couple of, sessions here in the market about the potential AI bubble being compared to the internet bubble in the 2000s. So I do believe here, though, that that's going to be a very important key area to hold. And if we pull back even lower, right, we always have to have, areas, plan A, plan B, and plan C. It's going to be here toward this prior area here of support, which is going to be here 153. Obviously, if this does happen, then this would be a very deep pullback for Nvidia. Obviously, the company would have to have some type of negative news here over the long term. But like I'm saying, these trades are more of a swing trade, longer term type of trades, and not really day trades like that. So, but Nvidia can find those areas here of support. Now, since my bias is still here, bullish on the stock, right? Because we have the normal formations of higher lows, right? So we have let's higher low here, and we have higher highs like that. So obviously our bias is going to be towards the long side. So like we said, we are bullish, and I believe the company still have the potential to go towards our price target of $260 here, which from the current price is still 28% here on Nvidia, and obviously it will surpass, quite heavily the $5 trillion market cap that it has been seeing, right? So Nvidia is looking very good. I do like their, next earnings. I am actually looking to possibly see a pullback towards the key areas of support. We have been seeing a lot of other companies reporting like Meta, Amazon, etc. That they kind of either kind of sell off a little bit and then they recover. And I believe that that will be the case here for Nvidia, right? The RSI is also finding some important support zones here, but it is pretty overextended, right? It's towards the high side. If we can find any type of pullback and have the RSI being at around 47, that would be an amazing time to buy, I believe. And also, if it falls below towards a lower quartile here of toward 37, then that's going to be just an outstanding buy here on Nvidia. So I believe Nvidia has a lot of upside, and my price target is going to be still $260 on this name. Overall, Nvidia has the cash, the technology, and the overwhelming customer backlog. They are quite literally building the future of the global economy. The ultimate question is the current volatility really short-term noise before Nvidia claims its next multi-trillion-dollar milestone, or is a $5 trillion market cap a bubble waiting to burst? Let me know down your thoughts in the comment section below. If you also want to follow my daily pre-market setups on stocks like this, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell. Apart from that, I wish you guys a very happy trading week, and remember, don't let the markets whip you guys out. I'll see you guys on the next one.